No. Are
Okay.
We are?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We don't even know if this thing's on.
Yeah, it is because it says live.
Yeah, I know, but I don't see it on here yet.
Can anyone hear us? Are we just talking to ourselves?
Let's see. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, hi. People are saying hi. I think there's like a small delay.
I remember the Dutch gamer. He was
Yeah.
just recently, he or she, or they were just recently commenting on our videos. And I also remember Northwest by West.
Cool. Hi, everybody. This is very new for us. I guess I don't need this open. I'll close that.
We've never hosted our own live stream before. But it's fun, and we're excited to get to meet and chat with all of you. I just posted a link on Facebook, so hopefully some people will join us from Facebook. Who knows?
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, we might be 2 minutes late. We were like on time, technically. We had the whole setup, but I didn't click the live button. Oh well. Hey, Darion.
Mm-hmm. I will say though, I feel like we've had like a lot of support with Darion, and it's been really nice because through him we've learned like live streaming and all of this other like side of the YouTube community. And I think that that's really special about YouTube is because like he's bringing streamers together when normally I felt like streamers mostly were like for themselves. And I think that that's a really positive thing.
Yeah.
So we'd like to thank you so much for that. Hello, Troy. Hola. Yeah. We're going Spanish.
You can handle that. You speak so many languages.
Yeah. I just took a Spanish course for 2 weeks, a short-term one. I'm trying to learn Spanish now. It's challenging, but I will say it's much easier than German.
That's okay. You can always stop back if you need to. Okay. Thanks. Dutch Gamer said they might be gone suddenly.
Oh, that's sad.
Darion says we rock. Thanks, Darion.
You rock.
Yeah, we won't get to do all of this without you.
We should tell everyone what happened. What just happened to us recently?
Oh, it happened the other day? Yeah, we were super excited. If some of you like follow us on our Facebook group, then you probably heard, or some of you have even commented in our recent videos that you noticed, but last week on like Monday, I don't know, early this week though, we finally hit 1,000 subs. So that's super duper exciting.
We're halfway to our goal. We're so excited.
Yeah, we want to get to 2,000 by the end of the year. And I know we're kind of behind on like subscriber rewards, right? We have to travel to
Trier and Berchtesgaden.
Berchtesgaden. So we're hopefully going to do that this year still.
I think that that's like really Corona dependent, and
Yeah.
I don't want to make this whole stream about Corona. But,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, we do still have it on our list, and I'm still sad because we missed like, I don't know, about half of the castles that we actually planned on going to and had to substitute that with food.
Yeah, so we have castles to go to. If summer opens up more, I think that'll be a big goal for us, huh?
Yeah.
And then somewhere along the way, you guys need to help us think of what to do for like our 2,000 subscriber goal. So like,
we could host our own live stream.
Oh, we could do that. All right. We can, yeah, cool. That's a good idea. Let's see. Yeah, we don't really have huge plans for the stream today. We thought we'd just kind of sit back and relax with you guys.
Oh, someone asked, I've seen this person on our channel a lot, the T.A.
Yeah.
How is life in Essen? Here in Munich, we were close to a hard lockdown as cases are rising again. Yeah, by us, cases are rising too. I actually thought, like with Merkel's like hard lockdown, I thought that was for the whole country, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, but pretty much we're just like quarantining ourselves. Like we haven't even gone out. Like we don't even really like pay attention to the numbers because it kind of stresses me out. But we just like stay home, and the only time we leave the house is to go running outside or to go shopping. And so we're just like thinking that we're going to stick to this schedule the whole way through.
Yeah.
It's just the best, I think, for the whole.
Sometimes you don't even really know what's going on outside, really. We don't pay attention. At best, I hear about updates from my old work friends. They're like, hey, we're doing this now. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks for telling me.
Oh,
What?
we should mention about liking and subscribing.
Then go for it.
All right. And don't forget to like or subscribe to our channel. Where are we? Are we on Darion's channel right now?
No, this is ours.
So we're on our own
Yeah.
channel. Ah, no idea how this works. So don't forget to like and subscribe and help us on our goal to 2,000 subscribers. I don't think we said that, but that is our goal for the rest of this year. And we honestly never even thought we'd hit 1,000 subscribers.
At least not this fast.
No, like I remember we started last year in May 11th, I think or May 31st, we published our first video. That was such a crappy video. And I remember we only had like 7 or 11 views that day. And I was like, oh, 11 people watched our video. And then we kept going and going. And then we dropped down a little bit. And then we got to we hiked the Zugspitze. And that was like the next biggest video. And then we grew a lot. And then we're like, oh yeah. But then we dropped down. And even over our Christmas countdown videos, those kind of dropped a little. We finally got to 500 subscribers. And we're like, yes. And then I don't know what happened this spring. We just kind of flew up there, and it's so exciting.
Yeah.
People really loved our video about talking about what makes a German home different. And I don't know. I hope you've watched that video. If you've watched it, what have you liked about it?
Let's see. I'm sorry if I destroy anyone's names here. An or AN asked if we had Kinder Bueno Dark. I didn't know they had Kinder Bueno Dark.
They commented on the video that they
Okay.
sometimes seen that. That might have been a comment I answered. But
Yeah.
have you seen that?
The Kinder Bueno Dark?
Hmm.
Not in stores.
No, we haven't seen
No,
that.
and I didn't see the comment.
But I
Sometimes,
would like it.
yeah, we'll have to find it for Ellie at least. Sometimes me and Ellie kind of take turns going through our comments. So when I do it, I try to put my name at the end so you guys know that you're talking to me. But
Oh, maybe I should do that.
but sometimes I don't. So when they're more general.
Hmm.
So sometimes we don't always see all the comments because we just take turns going through them all. Sometimes it's a lot. Sometimes it takes a half hour to go through some of the more recent ones,
Mm-hmm.
especially lately. Oh my gosh.
But we don't mind. We like the engagement. The Dutch gamer learned of our channel from Darion.
Oh, nice.
I also don't speak proper English anymore. If you notice, you don't say learned of, do you? I learned
about.
of.
You can say learned of.
I heard of.
Yeah,
yeah.
heard of.
Don't ask me for proper English. I lost it.
We like to say Ellie speaks Danglish a lot, and now she's learning Spanish, and so it's even not worse, but
It's
it's just even more jumbled.
Span English. We can call it that.
How are we in Germany? Asks Bariatric.
Lucas, how are you?
I'm good. I think overall we're pretty good, right? Since I don't know how many of you guys saw us when we were hanging out with Darion's stream in January, but back then I had just started transitioning from a chemistry-based lab job to my own freelancing sort of business, and so that's very busy. And Ellie has also been very busy with things lately, right?
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Well, I've been taking a Spanish course, and then I had an oral exam in German on a project, and that's finally done. And now I have 4 weeks until the semester starts again. But in these 4 weeks, I have to write 3 papers, each about at least 10 to 15 pages. I'm halfway done with most of them, and they're all in German. And it's pretty challenging, especially because now with Easter break, I've been going strong since probably last November. I've only took a week off for Christmas, and I feel so dead.
Yeah, so Germany is good, but we're both working hard.
And the new thing is that Lucas is taking an A2 course to better his German. So we've actually been speaking German. And last night we had a whole conversation in German, and I was so excited. What were you telling me about?
I don't remember.
Oh, your
about
weekly
my class.
Your weekly habits.
Yeah. So like to kind of prepare for like my own business and stuff, transitioning from my lab job, I used to wake up at like 5 a.m. so I could work at home on my own stuff before going to lab work. But I think 6 hours of sleep a night has not been working well for me over like half a year. So I'm going to get back to like 6 a.m. or something. Otherwise, I'm too tired by like Friday. It's just like a struggle to get all our videos edited. Hello from the Rugabeat. Hey,
Hello.
you're near us, or at least in our area.
Who said that?
Patrick Wieland.
Hello, Patrick. Wie geht's? I know. Someone said that. Oh, Anne said that I should say something in German, and that makes me nervous. Now you're putting me on the spot. Like it would be natural if I was like talking with someone.
So does Nordwest. Du kannst etwas sagen.
Ja.
Wir können beide sprechen.
Ich weiß, aber jetzt habe ich Angst.
Ellie hat Angst immer.
Ja, weil ich weiß nicht.
Ja, ich weiß nicht auch.
Es gibt 5 Menschen in meinem Leben, die haben gesagt, dass mein Deutsch schlecht ist oder schlimm ist. Aber das stimmt. Ich bin nicht normal. Ich bin nicht wie eine Muttersprachler. Das kann ich nicht. Und das weiß ich. Aber ich finde, es ist irgendwie ein bisschen unfair, dass sie erwarten von mir, dass ich also wie eine Muttersprachler sprechen kann. Ich finde, ich kann Deutsch ganz. Jetzt, ja. Ich finde, ich kann Deutsch gut, aber ja.
There, you see, she can speak Deutsch.
Yeah, so I'll clear up for you in English now if you don't speak German.
Sorry for all the other.
There's been like 5 people in my life that have like told me here that I don't speak good German or like that my German isn't good. Like I think the speaking that I have is the best. I will say my written German is the worst. I also, when I write in English, I just write like I'm writing a nonfiction novel and I just like, there's no organization at all. I try, but it's hard.
See, they think you have good.
Thank you. But there's been like 5 professors or like even for like teacher training over here, they're like, no, like you need to get better German. And I was like, but like I have like C2-ish level. And I've never actually taken a C2 course. I've just tested at that level. But I think, so that's why I'm right now taking a C2 course, just to better it for myself. Because I think that this is a weak area for me. I think my German is good personally because I can understand basically like everything unless we go into like lawyer language. That's hard. But yeah, so personally, I think for me it's good.
Everyone says your Deutsch is good.
Oh, thank you. See, and then this is what happens. And then they're like, all of my friends and all of the people I talk to about this are like, your German's fine. But then you go to like the professors and they're like, no.
Yeah, the universities seem a little tougher.
5 idiots. Oh, danke sehr. The worst.
Then they're correcting themselves, or the worst. So yeah, sounds similar. Worst or the worst.
See, and I also, a hard thing for me is that, of course, I'm studying in Germany, so I should have a good level of German. But I think it's unfair from anyone to expect that they have the level of a native speaker unless they were raised like bilingually. Like here in Germany, if you study English, they don't expect you to be native speaker like, you know? And yeah, I don't know. I don't think I should be graded like a native speaker, but I can understand that you want that, especially if I were to be a teacher. I don't know. Yeah. It's like a conflict, a personal conflict I have in myself because I get it, but I don't.
To answer German Street Judge's question, since when have we been here? Mm-hmm. We've been here for...
Seit wann?
Yeah, seit 3 Jahre. So, yeah, about 3 years. We moved here.
Oh, in June 1st, it'll be 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we moved here in 2018. Yeah, 2018 on June 1st. We literally just graduated from our own uni
like
back home.
2 weeks later, and then we jumped on the plane with our cats and came here.
Originally, when we moved here, our plan was to come here in like September. So we were going to graduate uni back home, have 3 months to get ourselves figured out, get it moving details, all the logistics, and then come over in September. And then Ellie found out that she needed to get here sooner, right, for courses?
Yeah.
Wasn't that it? Yeah, so Ellie found out she needed to start class sooner, like 3 months sooner. So one day she like walks up to me and she's like, yeah, so we need to move sooner. And I was like, okay, well, how much? She's like, 3 months or so.
I know why, because in order to get into the university, I needed to have my language level up there. And so the summer I took then a B2 course in Dusseldorf, a like really quick one for 1 month. And then I took my C1 course here in Essen and I passed my exam. So excited about that. That was so much fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of.
That was a 5-hour exam. You don't even know.
Patrick Phelan says that the articles are the hardest, and to honestly just ignore them and people will figure it out. I kind of believe that, and when I started learning German on my own, I kind of, to make it easier on myself, which is like, I won't worry about the articles too much. But I do still recognize that they are part of the language for a reason. And so like, I realized through like my A2 course that just starting to use the articles and the full words more often helps really like cement it into my head.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So, I mean, I agree. Everyone kind of, and that's what me and Ellie talk about a lot, right? Like the most important thing seems to just be that we can all understand each other, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to perfect grammar, because even we can admit we don't have perfect English grammar.
I think that, I mean, mine's even gotten worse now since German. Like I tutor English over here. And so sometimes my student will ask me like, well, how do you say this in English? And I'm like, Lucas, how do you say this in English? Because I'm so influenced from the other language. I think for English speakers, it's also really hard because like we don't, like when I first encountered the articles, I was like, okay, like it's kind of like teaching or telling a child how to swim when they don't even know, that that's a possibility. And so like I never knew the possibility of the to be like gendered. And so I just kind of like, whatever. And yeah, that was a mistake. But how do you tell someone that you need to learn this when they've never even seen it, So.
Yeah. And you started out learning like through online courses, right?
Yeah. So I started in high school in 2010. Yeah. I was not motivated at all. I mean, I was, but like the one semester course took me a year.
Like a proper instructor?
No,
per se.
It was just do your homework whenever you want.
Yeah. Hi, Jeffrey. And Dutch Gamer asks, what do we think about German donuts? I mean, we love German bread.
But like, I really like the Quarkbällchen.
Yeah, Quarkbällchen.
Bällchen. Bällchen.
It's sehr lecker, yeah.
But I one time in 20 something, not with Lucas, I went to Berlin and I wanted to try the Berliner donut, and I was not impressed.
But I did see someone recently in one of our comments that we need to try Berliner donut. Yeah,
I don't remember if either it was plain and I was expecting it to be filled, or it was filled, but it was like filled with like the plum stuff. And I don't like the plum stuff. I like strawberry or the cream, like the vanilla cream. And so it really let me down.
Hello, Klaus.
A German taste. Hello, Klaus.
Yeah,
dialect is also really hard with German.
Is the Kreppel, says on. Okay, I'll have to look for Kreppel next time I go to Reva.
So that would be like I don't know, we don't really have a term for that, the donut with the hole in the middle.
Oh, okay, so like our typical donut. So like...
I've also never had a Zwiebel met Brötchen. I'm not going to have one with onions, thank you, unless they're fried.
No, best. We do have a video when we tried Met.
They think they commented on it, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. Okay,
so then if you're just asking about with the onions, no. Me and Ellie cannot do raw onions. I've really tried. I try to every couple of years, and I just can't do it. It's so...
Why? What bothers you about it?
It's just not good. Like, I don't know really.
The taste?
It's not like they're sour. They're not sweet. It's just this weird, like, gross taste. I can't explain why.
For me, I don't like it because like the taste sticks in my mouth then. Yeah, like even until the next morning, and I'm just like, ugh. But we really love like Funyuns, so like things that taste like onion but don't give you the flavor. So we'll like saute our onions because then it doesn't stick in your teeth. So maybe
I think raw onions just have like some kind of like chemical. There's like something that a raw onion has that once you cook it, like breaks down or goes away, because cooked onions are fine. We like fried onions. One time we even just made fried onions and wurst, and we just ate that.
And what?
And Wurst.
Oh, and Wurst. Oh, yeah.
Like, so we'll eat onions, just not raw onions.
That's
It's just weird. Darion loves anything from a German bakery, of course. Who wouldn't?
Then you have to try Met. Although bakeries don't sell Met.
No, they don't. You have to go to the
I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Meckerai.
Yeah.
But you can get your Brot from the bakery.
Mhm.
German street judge also doesn't eat Mettbrötchen. Do you not like Mettbrötchen? Or why not?
This is interesting. I've never heard of many Germans. Well, I never really asked them, but I've never heard of those who don't like it. Maybe I have, and I just never listened.
I think German street judge says that it's like sushi.
Sushi. Okay.
Kind of a weird kind of sushi, though, right? Like, I don't know. Somehow I'm more accepting of raw fish that's just been like, like a fillet of fish that's been cut. When I first thought of Met, like I'd be more okay with sushi than where Met is like ground up meat, which at least for me, I was raised to think is like inherently like dangerous to your health. So, and like almost even a little gross. So that's what I really had to get over.
Oh, yeah, I have stories about that.
Apfel Berliner with cinnamon. That sounds like something for me. You need to find one of those.
Everyone in the chat is awesome. What does that mean?
We have 31 people. Good old Matt.
Nussecken. I tried. Sometimes I, though, honestly find that the bakeries are too sweet here. I mean, like the Quarkbällchen, those are like better than our U.S. ones because somehow I find the donuts aren't as sweet, but like the sweets are like the Nussecken, which is like a corner that's like nuts, and then there's like got a glaze over it, and sometimes they dip it in chocolate. I find that too sweet.
Yeah, they can be. I like really personally like almost any kind of apple bakery treat, like as Ellie knows, but German apple treats are also, I think, very sweet.
Yeah, because
I can never finish them.
And like, so I would like buy like Lucas different ones from different bakeries being like, oh, you'll like this. Oh, try this. It's apple. And it was like, no. Did you ever find one you liked?
I mean, I don't dislike them. They're just, I think often like too sweet or something about them. For me, I really like apple treats that have more whole apples. But when most of the things I find in bakeries here, it's a lot more like apple sauce. Like it's a lot more like apple creams filling and less so like the whole apple. And that's fine. But like, I don't always like a lot of jelly stuff in like what I eat. And so that's like just, it's too much, but that's okay. Patrick attended a university course in Dortmund, and lots of people had like broken international English. Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, like as long as everyone understands, right? Yeah. I
mean, that would be so hard. A class in solid body mechanics in broken English. That just sounds like terrible. Like,
do you know what solid body mechanics are?
No, I'm questioning if this is physics or if we're repairing cars.
Patrick, you have to tell us a little bit more about solid body mechanics.
The German street judge. So the one about the Met you asked.
Oh yeah, he said not really.
Yeah.
I forget. Well, like yeah, okay. Raw fish is much more dangerous than raw pork. Huh. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. I mean, when I told my mom that I ate raw pork for the first time, she was very raw pork could give you like parasites.
But I think that's true the way they produce it in the States.
Yeah, that is probably true. Or I mean, some of you can maybe tell us, but like I've always heard that the meat, like the pigs raised to use for Met are like raised very well to like have almost no chances of parasites and stuff. So, which also helps me because then I just believe that it's safe. Like I trust the system, I guess.
I hope we're not making you all hungry.
It's making me hungry. Okay. I could make another pizza.
Yeah. Lucas has been making food recently because he's been on this, cooking kick. And so he's trying to like toss the dough. We'll have to like post that somewhere. We could put it on Patreon or something of you like trying to spin the dough. It's quite fun.
I can maybe you handle chat for me.
Oh, like reading it? Okay. By the way, I also don't like matties. Well, I've had like a pickled fish because like sometimes in Germany you'll also find like the Their sandwiches they sell at like the fresh markets with fish in them. Do not like that. It does not taste good. Also, have you ever had Käse mit Musik? It's
Hey, what is that?
Correct me if I'm wrong,
Käse.
but I'm pretty sure that's there's also another name for it. It's like Spätzle with cheese in it.
Oh, okay.
Cheesy Spätzle. There's another name for it that can be falsely interpreted, and I know that. But
sliced fried apples.
Bye,
Not
Dutch Gamer.
Fried. Bye. Sliced fried apples. I mean, sometimes I'll make sandwiches with bacon and apples, so then I like heat up apples in a pan. If you mean fried like in oil, no, but that sounds fantastic. So I might do it. Met broaching can be dangerous.
I like how you said gobbled up. That's a cool word.
Yeah, that's what we've heard too. My old coworkers at the uni would, we'd have broached in the morning, and then if it wasn't gone by midday, someone would usually take it home and make meatballs. Solid body mechanics is a field of engineering physics.
So there, we were 50% right. I had a feeling. But just physics sounds awful to me. But we have had kohlrabi. My mom used to cook it a lot in the States because, I don't know, she was raised on a farm, and so they had that. So we actually have kohlrabi in the States, and so I really like it with like diced, with like you boil it and then you put butter on it and salt. It's so good.
Ooh, Mark says Apfelstrudel with vanilla ice. That would be up my alley. In fact, when we were in Garmisch, I think I had that.
Yeah, I thought you
that was delicious.
Had that at when we went up the Dusseldorfer Rheinturm. You had something up there.
Oh, yeah. What did I have?
I don't know. We have photos.
I don't remember either.
Maybe not, because I had a thing. You had a chocolate thing.
What time?
It's right now. It's 2:30 p.m. here in Germany.
Yeah.
But normally we are 6 hours ahead of EST and 7 hours ahead of the Midwest time zone.
Yeah.
But with daylight savings times, you guys go into it 2 weeks earlier than us. So like we change tomorrow. So tomorrow it'll be back to 6 hours EST.
For like the East Coast, yeah.
7 Midwest.
Don't forget to hit. Thanks, Darion. Don't forget to hit the like button for us if you enjoy us.
We would love to help you get. We would love to. I can't even think. Okay, we would love to get to our goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and we'd love it if you'd help us.
Okay, I found this little thing that Ellie talked about where I tried throwing. So I've been making pizzas, because I really miss American pizza. So I'm trying to make my own.
First, tell me though, is this close to American pizza?
No.
So you'd rather buy the freezer pizzas here?
No.
This is better than the freezer pizzas.
I think I'm around. I don't know. This tastes like German pizza to me.
Because you made it in Germany?
I don't know. If some of you have seen our videos, you probably know that I'm not the biggest fan of German pizzas. But so I'm learning to make my own, and I tried doing that whole like spinny thing. So I'm gonna try to share my screen here. So you'll lose us for just a minute, or maybe you still see us. Okay. And so this was me trying to make pizza today. So I made some yesterday, and then I refroze it on what I had left, the dough, and I tried to spin it today. So, and then I almost lost it. I had to like fix it. Sorry for how yellow it is. The lights in our house are very yellow. Usually I have to fix this. This time it went a little better, but not by much.
You got like 2 whole spins and then you lost it again.
Yeah. When I did it yesterday, it went like much. Oh, here we go. Much better. Too well, actually. I tried it for Ellie's pizza, and it got so thin in the middle that it's like the width of a piece of paper almost. Whoops.
Everyone's now talking about food.
Yeah. We'll become the food channel, the German food channel.
I'm not sure. Someone said, Ray the Vagabond said, I'm not sure about the oil, don't think so. I only remember that it was fried in a pan with a bit of sugar
on top. Okay.
They must have been answering.
Yeah, it's about the fried apple slices.
Ah.
Okay. I'll have to try that. I mean, yeah, for sure. With some sugar, it'd be pretty tasty. Oh dear, this is.
What?
There's so many foods now.
Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte.
Hans's Hunger.
Yeah. I mean, I do think that that's one of our favorite things about our videos is talking about food and trying new things.
Yeah. But our food videos need some improvement for sure, huh?
Why?
I don't know.
What's wrong with them?
I
mean,
know.
I've noticed that where we talk about like the best sushi place in Essen doesn't really get as much as like when we try Met. And so I think that like people really like it when we try like authentic German things, not like good places in Essen, although those are also nice. By the way, we are completely addicted to the curry masala place. Oh, that is so good. There's one in Dortmund and there's one in Essen. And so like if we ever have a craving for like fast food, it's not really that fast food, but like for different food for the night, that's like our go-to place. We've probably had them like 10 times by now?
Maybe not that much, maybe like 5, but fairly often enough that they are starting to remember us.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, maybe that doesn't say much since we can't eat there, right? So we always have to order takeout, and we always like wear the same clothes when we go. But
who has 50 jackets?
Yeah, but they always seem to kind of remember who we are now. And I think they even saw our video, our first video or something. They recognized Ellie one time when she went there by herself.
And they told me that they liked our video. Even though in it I realized I described the wrong dishes. Like I named yours. Like I changed the names. I said what yours was mine and mine was yours because it wasn't clear to me. They just put numbers on them. Yeah,
we've had to eat there like 3 times to finally figure out what food we actually like. Because the first time, I think maybe they mislabeled it or something. But what we got the first and the second time were not the same, even though we thought we ordered the same thing. It took us a while.
Yeah.
JW says that we can trust German food. Yeah, I totally believe it. Arno's mouth is watering. Mine too. Fist ear wie man Pizza no nennt. You have to translate.
How else do you call pizza, or what are some other terms for pizza? Oh, don't they say it like something like a sandwich, like a hand sandwich or something?
In America, we call it pizza.
Pan. I have no idea. You're really making me stumble on this.
Mafia torta. Don't know what that is.
Is that the other name for pizza, or are we talking about dessert?
Is it? No, we moved on to the sweet part of our meal. Donut, is that a donut?
No, that's my hand.
Is lecker. Cafe and Kuchen.
Now we're just talking about dessert.
Yeah, we've took a hard right here.
Although, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of German desserts because there's one that I've seen. It's just like a cake, but with like streusel on top. And for me, that does nothing because I feel like you need to balance like the juiciness. Like there should be some frosting or something kind of wet on like this crumbly cake. I just said drumbly.
Someone needs to further explain Mafia torta to us. And Arno says, too bad you can't try a restaurant. Yeah, we totally agree. We have some like authentic type German restaurants that we would love to go to.
I think it's just too risky right now.
And I don't even know if they're open right now.
Carry out. Oh, yeah,
carry
because
out,
of the
but
hard
they're
lockdown again?
No, I think just because I don't know if they do carry out. Like,
I don't know.
Because they're just so much more like traditional, you know. I mean, maybe they do, but I've never heard about
Zum Brunner. I really miss that place. I'll be right back. Boy.
Doorbell ringing.
You handle it.
But yeah, we have found some more like family-run German restaurants since we've lived here, and like they are delicious. That's where we've had like really good Spätzle. Yeah, Spätzle, like homemade Käse Spätzle, homemade Schnitzel. Yeah, we would really do miss going to those restaurants. Like that's when our family and friends come, is we take them to those restaurants because they can already get sushi and those places elsewhere. What's that?
A present.
Oh, Ellie got a package.
Might be.
It's from your mom.
Yeah, maybe it's a birthday gift. I don't know. My mom sent me a package. I'm not going to show the names in case that's bad or the address.
Kazazana. Is that just... Wait, hold on. What? So, I still haven't learned what this mafia torta is. Spaghetti ice, yeah.
Butter cooking cake. Frosting makes everything a little better. Amazon delivery or DHL.
Yeah.
This is not Amazon. This is...
Well, oh, yeah, no, it's from DHL. Frosting makes everything better. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the Post. German potato pancake.
Someone needs to say mafia tort ist.
Yeah, I need an equal sign so that I know what I'm talking about. My mom at home would make potato pancakes though.
Ooh, here's a question I have for our German watchers.
Oh, Klaus wants the cats.
Non-food they're not for sale.
No. He wants it. Where are they? He says.
Oh, I can go find them. But so in the States, it's common to have fish fries on Fridays.
Okay. Sorry.
At least in the Midwest. And so with fish fries, as a side, they batter fish, or you could have it from the oven, however you like it. Oven cooked, not from the oven. Whatever. You can have potato pancakes, and with their potato pancakes, it's really common to serve applesauce on them. And I'm wondering if for you Germans, it's common for you to eat potato pancakes with applesauce. It just made me really white.
Yeah, I know.
I'll go for the cats. So what is
mafia torta is pizza.
Ah,
confirmed.
Why is it called that?
Kartoffelpuffer mit Apfelmus. I think that's what Ellie was just talking about. So yeah. Fine. Can't do without.
I don't know where Gabby is.
Here's one kitty.
We have Brexa, and on the screen she looks black, but she's really quite brown.
Yeah. So there's one kitty. I forget who asked. Klaus asked. So there you go, Klaus. There's one cat.
She's really squirmy and doesn't often like being held unless I'm standing up. Oh.
But she gives kisses. She's very sweet. We like to call her our dog because she'll lay on the ground like a dog does. Or we call her a dog, a sheep, a rabbit, a cow, and a cat. Because she acts like a dog sometimes. She'll eat grass if we bring grass in from outside, so she's like a sheep. Why is she like a rabbit? I don't know.
Maybe the grass thing.
Maybe the grass thing. Gosh.
I don't know.
We call her a cow because she will eat anything.
She's
yeah, and then of course she's a cat.
We also call her Meatloaf.
Yeah.
Because sometimes she'll sit like a meatloaf.
She has lots of names.
She also, if she's hungry, she has this bad habit where she'll chew on anything like cords and boxes. So we got this bitter dog spray for her. So it's this alcoholic, isopropyl alcohol. Not like she's going to get drunk, but it just tastes bitter when she licks the things. Yeah, you. And so we've managed it better. And we also have this thing where when she's hungry, we say, go sit. And then she'll sit. There's a little gold line that divides the wood from the kitchen and the hallway. And so we'll say, go sit. And then she sits on the carpet by the divided line to get treats. And so that works much better. It's instead of saying no all the time or telling her things she can do instead to get food. Isn't that right, baby?
Bariatric is leaving. Bye. Thanks for coming. Greetings from Heidelberg.
I just lost everyone. Ugh.
Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe we'll have to do these streams more often. You have to stop by more.
Yeah, how many minutes do we have? We have
left
20 minutes.
We have 20 more minutes to talk about mafia torta.
Well, why is it called mafia?
Wait, actually, someone...
Mafia is typically Italian. Pizza is typically... Aha.
So. Well, that's interesting.
Got it.
Okay, sure, that makes sense.
But now we're going to call it that from now on. Mafia torta. Meatloaf is great. You too, my cat loved him. I don't know how that would go with ours.
She does though. She'll like sit like very like square, like as if she's in like a bread pan, and it's just very weird. Hummus mayo. Not with mayo, but yeah, hummus is lekker.
There's this also thing. I also used to live in Montana for a bit of my life in the States, and there was this thing that us like elementary kids, school kids had, where the best French fry dip was ketchup with mayo, and you like mix them together, and we called it fry sauce. It was good. You have to try it before you knock it.
Mayo's only good on sandwiches. Patrick's traditional German food was like a poor farmer's diet. So
just like meat and potatoes.
Yeah, I guess that's actually true, huh? So we should thank Europe and the rest of the world for its influence. I mean, that makes sense. For sure. I mean, at least in Essen, there's a huge range of food types, right? I mean, where we came from, I mean, we had lots of different restaurants too, but it didn't feel the same. It feels like there's more more different cultural food options here than where we came from.
I mean, because we had sushi
that was about as far as it got. We had Chinese and sushi.
There's a Thai Vietnamese restaurant. We went there once. Yeah.
But here we can get all kinds of things, which is cool because Durners are amazing.
Not raw onions, please put them away. We don't want them.
Fries with a chicken gravy.
Condiments are
okay. That's kind of true. I don't mind fries like all by themselves.
Oh.
Like nice, salty, crispy fries. Yes.
Sorry, I just made a realization. I think they're saying bye to Brexa, not bye to us.
Oh.
So sorry. It's hard. There is no context.
Bureaucracy said, see you around.
Oh,
guys.
or maybe they were telling each other choose. I'm sorry. I'm not going to make this all about me. Oh, boy. If you learn a
second language and then a third, you're awesome.
Thank you. I try.
You have water. I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, you can have some.
Okay.
So, yes. Question. What are our next goals for the next few months on YouTube? Or do we have any? Are there any special videos that you'd like to see about what we think about life in Germany here? Because we'd love to know.
Yeah.
We have ideas, but I mean, sometimes trying to think of them gets kind of hard.
Yeah, feel free to tell us things that like you'd be interested in seeing or like having us talk about.
We really like talking about the house. That was fun. We also got
everyone like talking about the house.
Seriously, you can't find German windows anywhere else.
Cheaply or simply. I do think we both agree that we really want to get outside and do videos outside and traveling and seeing places. I mean, it's still been difficult. That
was like the whole goal of this channel. Like that is what we wanted to do, and now we're like going on this like off branch, but I mean that's fine.
Yeah, so
it doesn't matter.
COVID has changed things a bit, so
no, Darion loves all of our content. I'm sorry,
thanks.
My glasses always make it like blue.
My ears.
What is? I mean, we kind of did a video about like what's different in Germany and what you have to pay for it. But I mean, we never really talked about like specifically about driving licenses and how the cost of those is different.
Yeah.
We did like things we got here, like food stores. You don't get a food store, but food at the store.
Grocery stores and stuff. Maybe I'll write some of these notes down.
If you want to, I can.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Darion, we were even saying that with your whole trip in September, we would have loved to have actually gotten to go down and like meet you all, but we're unfortunately going back to the US for weddings. We have like 3 weddings, like from like September to like the end of October. So we're just taking a little bit extended staycation in the US. Otherwise, I think we both would love to have gone to southern Germany with you guys.
Yeah.
I'll go back to Garmisch just for that restaurant again. That place was so delicious. In your life video, you are more natural. Oh, like the
like this, the live stream.
No, Mark says this. I'm guessing you mean like when we go places and stuff, which I can totally agree with. Like when we go to castles or cities and stuff.
I think they mean now in the live
video. I don't know. Mark, you need to explain more because we don't agree. But if you mean like when we went traveling, I would agree that those are more natural. Life in Germany from a pet's perspective. We should get a GoPro and put it on Brexa for a day.
I will buy a GoPro just for that reason.
It wouldn't be the most eventful video though, because I can tell you she wakes up, eats, then she goes and sleeps in like her cat tower, and then she comes out for dinner.
Or she comes and screams at us and begs for attention, and we ignore her because that's good parenting.
Yeah, I'm worried our neighbors think we treat our cats badly, because Brexa will just go and sit by the door and cry because she wants our attention, and she'll just cry until we come get her, which we don't do. So
anymore.
That she won't do it. Yeah, anymore. How awful has your experience with German bureaucracy been so far? From Patrick. Well, we could make a whole video about that, but it'd be like an hour-long rant.
And we don't like those. We don't like rants.
We don't want to force you guys to watch a rant for an hour. I think for us, it seems like the German bureaucracy was difficult, but I also recognize that it's probably not any better for people going to the U.S. So, like, I realize that we're kind of like privileged in some sense that we just never were exposed to this kind of stuff.
But sometimes I wonder if there are differences between countries. Like, you know?
That would be interesting to know, like, really how it works across a lot of countries. I think something like me and Ellie agree on a lot is Germany loves, like, their physical paperwork. Like, how many times do we have to, like, we go to a place and they say, yeah, you can have this, but you need this form. So we go home, print off the form, fill it out.
Not even that. When I was trying to get into the university here, they wanted my official transcript with a seal. A seal where it raises the paper around it, and my university doesn't even have seals, and I was like, so I had to like FedEx like 5 of them over here because I was trying to get into 2 different universities, and each subject needed a transcript, and I was like, okay, FedEx, rush ship me like 5 of these hand copy things. It was such a mess. So crazy. I paid so much money for it. And then come to find out you could get this like notarized here in Germany. I was like, well, no one told me that.
Yeah. So, I mean, bureaucracy is bureaucracy. I don't know if we can call it awful. It's just, it's a lot of work. Although when we first came here, we didn't have a vehicle. I think the first 2 weeks we lived here, we walked around the entire city of Essen for like whole 8 hours every day, going from one office to another, one appointment to another. And for like the first week, it was just to figure out who we actually had to even talk to, because like
you can't find it online.
Yeah, the internet would say talk to these people. So we went there and they say no, that's not our department anymore, or no, that's not correct. And it's just it could have been better, but I wish we would have known about Darion talks about her. Darion, you can help us.
The lady in Dusseldorf?
Yeah, the lady in Dusseldorf. Jenna?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wish we would have known about Jenna, because maybe at least we would have had a little smoother transition. Us traveling to see the world would be nice to see.
I want to extend on that. Sometimes bureaucracy can be nice because, like, for example, I just signed up for, like, from a printing press, I needed a certain, like, book from my library, like a magazine, but I didn't know, like, this special number I needed in order to order it online. So I just, like, signed up for, like, a trial thing for 30 days so I could print these things and then cancel my subscription. And I canceled it, but then the company still wrote me and said, you owe us $154 for the year. And I was like, because I'm poor, I'm a student, and I just wanted the trial thing. And so then I wrote them and I explained them all that, and they canceled it. And I really didn't expect that, because the way that bureaucracy works over here, they're like, well, no, you signed up, you know, you have to pay. Like, we're running into that. We had to ship the ring back to get it resized, and like that's still like ongoing. A paper trail in and of itself. And we shipped it in November, got it back in December, and we're still doing the paperwork for that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it comes and goes. Sometimes people just like, you know, and they said that they did this for me for the printing thing because they were like, yeah, like, we understand, we're being nice. And I was like, oh, like,
let's see.
So nice.
We're running down on time, but there are some cool things people said to run through.
Okay.
JW says, us traveling to see the world would be nice to see. Yeah, we agree. That's the
our
point
goal.
of the channel, actually. But that's why it used to be called Ellie's Hidden Gems, because we wanted to showcase more of the world. But things have changed a bit, so we're doing the best we can until then. Our long-term plan is maybe towards the end of this year, if COVID's looking acceptable, we'll get to start doing a little more traveling, but we'll see. Darion is sad, although he says he'll be here in Germany in December with his family. So maybe we can stop by, meet up somehow and have a dinner. Mark says we're more natural in this video, in the stream. Okay. Spaghetti Iceman sent me. Thanks for coming, Griswold. Arriving towards the end, but it seems like people are enjoying just hanging out and talking, so we will have to consider these more.
I enjoy it.
Ray the Vagabond says you can imagine a food or cooking related channel. We did kind of talk about this a little bit, about at least putting more food videos into our channel. I think it just needs a lot more experimenting to kind of see what we want to do. But I've been getting into cooking more and have been doing bigger cooking projects like dough making, so I'd be willing to. German Street Judge says there are places like the Aqua Zoo, Bergbau Museum, Planetarium.
We have wanted to go to the planetarium since we moved here, and we haven't done it.
Thanks, Judge.
I thought the Aqua Zoo sounds cool.
How about video on Essen street markets and food markets? Yeah, we could do that. We used to go to a local food market just down the street from us almost weekly. I think we primarily stopped when COVID hit because it was very uncertain to us about what was acceptable or what was a smart thing to do. I know that food markets do operate now, but honestly, that surprises me considering all the other regulations out there. I always thought that those would be some of the last things to be allowed to open back up.
But if you think about it, you're shopping in the open air, which is better than shopping in a closed store.
I get that. But at least from when we used to go to them, they were still usually quite busy. And so the idea of keeping even a meter distance would be impossible. So I agree, understand. On says a video about difference with phones and internet plans. That could actually be interesting. Personally, if I had to say, I have so far enjoyed internet in Germany better than in America. We've gotten better service for cheaper.
Okay, but we've never had issues with it breaking like we did in the States.
You mean we had issues with it breaking here?
Yeah.
You said in the States.
Well, we've never had that in the States.
Oh, that's true. We did have a problem, but I think that's more just unlucky for us.
Yeah.
Are you just
grieving
because you sold your car?
No, I mean because you were talking about how we had to walk when we first moved here.
Oh.
I think we still have a car.
Yeah, we do have a car. When we first moved here, we didn't have a car for a year and a half since being here. The point was when we first moved here, we just walked a lot because we didn't know where to be going. And it was just a lot of work. Show the Americans how many castles there are in Germany. You can start high in the north.
Christmas plan, and we couldn't finish it because of COVID. So sad. It really was. Except for we started in the south and went north. Yeah.
And we obviously went to done all the castles, but we did have 15 other castles on our list that were supposed to happen during Christmas.
I really want to make it to the Schwerin one. That's up north. It's on the water, but on a piece of land. It's so gorgeous. I want to go there.
Races, some bureaucracy makes sense, but there's way too much silly, unnecessary ones. They even try to create laws where you have to use your ID for registering to mail accounts and such. That's surprising. Although when we did move here, I got a new SIM card for my phone, right? And even to activate that, I had to do a video call with a guy to then show my passport so they could take a photo of it. It's just to activate a SIM card. I don't get it. To activate my phone, I had to call video call a certain person. I mean, it was fine, whatever, but
yeah.
Really?
No, and when I first moved here, I had a sticker in my passport because that was the visa. And so I went to the library and I had to I have a university card and I had to put the ability that I could check out books on it. You have to like register it. And the lady, like the receptionist, wouldn't let me do it because she's like, you don't have anything that confirms your address. You don't have like the Einwohner card, or like you have like a card of registration that you lived in a city, like an actual physical card. And I was like, but I don't have that. I'm a foreigner. I won't get one. Like, and so finally I went back a second day and a different lady was like, yeah, that's fine. And I'm like, face palm.
Basu says, it's possible to cover private fees for bachelor students or part-time jobs. Yeah, I mean, that's understandable.
No, it's a video suggestion.
Oh, well, it says it is, not is it.
Oh,
so
I don't know.
With 20,000 castles, it'll be difficult. Maybe show the most beautiful coastal places. I would be down to go see like the northern seas and stuff. Me and Ellie actually talked about it early when we moved here.
Yeah.
But
we haven't been able to do that.
When we moved here, things were difficult, and then in the middle, they kind of got easier, and of course, for all of us, they got difficult again.
Yeah. I do want to bring up the point about feeling claustrophobic in small cars. Do you? I mean, I kind of do, which is why we bought the Jeep. If you haven't seen it, we bought a Jeep in the past. We have since sold it because it was expensive to have here. And I couldn't take it back to the US. But so yeah, I've like all my life I've had bigger videos. I have like a truck, like a real truck in the US, which I also have since sold. But like my family grew up with big vehicles. You had a bigger car. But like, how do you feel with Carla?
I don't mind smaller vehicles. My mom back in the US has a van, which I was very used to driving. And for me, I got kind of bored of driving large vehicles. So I don't mind driving a little smaller vehicle. Even when I got my own car in the US, it was a car, but it was like quite long. So like I kind of enjoy having a small one and not having to worry about all the parking issues.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a Jeep Wrangler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I miss it. I miss it so much. It's so much fun to drive.
The video call for your phone is a newer rule to prevent registering anonymous SIM cards. That makes sense. In general, I assume that like
someone else said it was because of 9/11.
Oh.
Or like
prove your ID since 9/11. Oh, okay.
So I wonder. I feel like that makes sense, but.
And in general, like I mean, I don't think a lot like German laws are like made for stupid reasons per se. Just like it's just they can be annoying. I do.
And extensive.
Yeah, I genuinely believe that they all have like very good thought behind them. Sometimes better than U.S. laws, but it's just weird and different for us and can be like crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need to.
We don't know who's coming on next.
Here, hold on, I have it.
Is it
next? Okay, so next up is Hannah Farmer, right, Darion? He's in here.
Maybe.
Okay, I believe next up, because that's what our
schedule says.
Our schedule says is Hannah Farmer, and I don't see. I would link you guys to her live stream, but I don't see one right now. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Darion hasn't messaged us back. We have had fun talking with all of you.
Darion says Hannah Farmer. Okay. There she is. Oh, hi, Hannah. Okay.
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 Then we will let you take it from here. We've had a blast talking with you all, and don't remember. Don't forget to go over to our channel and watch some of our videos, and also bring some of your friends over because we're trying to go to 2,000 by the end of this year.
And thanks for all the video ideas. I think
it'll be good.
Yeah, those will be really sweet. I'm dropping a link down to Hannah's channel in the chat.
And
so you guys can use that to at least get over to her channel page. I would drop you a link right to the stream, but I don't see one, but that could be my fault. I don't know.
So do we just go now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So thanks again, Darion, for including us with this. It was a lot of fun, I think, for sure. And yeah, we hope everyone enjoyed it and that you'll have fun with Hannah. And I'm going to end this right now so we don't go over time.
Okay. Bye. Thank you so much.